And this is how I make my windows for my teardrop camper. I'll save that until I get ready to do some cutting. And what I did is I made me a jig for my router, and I have two holes here. One is the outer, will be the outer where it should make a ledge, and the second hole, when I put it in there, I'll drop the router deeper and I'll cut it all the way through. So I have a 1/8 inch piece of glass that's set right in there just right. And I've already made my measurement where my window should be 6 inches pretty much from the top. And then 16 inches down, so there you go there. Be down to here, and then 8 inches center, so it should be to here to here. It's giving me pretty much that's 6 3/4 from that side, and okay, this is going to be 8 inches. That'll give me 6 3/4 from that side. I've already made a little hole here, and then I'll just, what I'll do is I'll set my screw in here, and also I'll set this, the depth of that at the thickness of my glass, which is 1/8 of an inch. It should cut it 1/8 of an inch thick. And I wouldn't care if the glass stick out a little bit. It's not a big deal to me. I don't really care. But at least that deep or deeper. Let's see. Okay, so that's got that. You can see it's just a little bit deeper than. So now I'll put my screw in this hole that I've already started, providing I can see it. There it is. And you don't really want to winch that down tight. Leave a little slack. And I'm going to get my little shield on here, and it makes some noise while you watch. I know you can't hear me very well with the shield on my face, but safety first. Alright, so that gives me a nice level ledge to set the glass on. And my next cut will be to cut it all the way through. And I have the doors. Actually, they're screwed together. So what we will do is take this apart. We're going to do our door or windows one at a time. So that if there's an issue, we don't make a mistake on both of them at the same time. Do that right there. That should be good. Let's see. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit. Just trying to get you a good view. That will give me a good level surface so that I don't have to worry about issues. Yeah, that should make it more level having that there, and I can push down, bear down if I need to, but I should not need to. All right, what we're going to do is, got to get our screw back. And now we're going to progress to, there's the first one we did for the outer edge. And this one right here will give me my inner edge. Let's see, I don't like that. I can, okay. I'm going to have to cut a little bit more. A little bit more of an edge out of that. So I'll do this. I forgot about this. I did this one. I did these windows so long ago that I pretty much forgot how I did it. So what I want to do here is I want to bring it in just a little bit. So what I'm doing is increasing the width of this gap. Let me close this door. So I'm increasing the width of that gap. I have a little bit bigger ledge for my glass to sit on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So, like I said earlier, you just take a little off at a time. You can see when I first started out right here that it just took off on me. I have my box brush. And I almost had a little bit of a boo-boo. Okay. So we're going to scoot out through our further screw here, which should put us right where we need to be. Kind of like practicing medicine. Don't exactly have it down, but you just keep on practicing medicine. Sweet. Okay, so now we got our first depth cut. What I'm going to do is we're going to drop this down a little bit of the height or depth, so we can cut a little bit deeper. We'll continue that until we get it all the way through. Okay, now we're going to drop it down a little bit more in depth until we get all the way through the plywood. Okay, just a couple more cuts. Yeah, I do have a box brush. I just didn't lay it out. I'm probably not the best at explaining all this stuff, so if you have any questions, email me or put it in the comments section, and man, I'll try to help you as best I can. Okay, due to the thickness of my plywood that I made my jig with, I can't get any deeper, so instead of having y'all hang out and wait for me to change bits and things, what I'll do is I'll just continue this in another video. It'd be great once I learn how to fuse these videos together and I can kind of patch them together. That'd be awesome. But you get the gist of it. Pretty much, last time I did it, I used 1/8 inch plywood for my jig instead of that 1/2 inch. So I was able to cut all the way through. So it's 12 minutes. I don't know. Alright, I'll tell you what. I will just take it and turn it over. And if I run out of battery, then I'll start it again. Alright, hang in there. You know, if it gets boring, just fast forward. Just fast forward. That easy. Sometimes people put too much stuff on, sometimes they don't put enough. I'm doing all this. So I'm going to drill all the way through my marker screw there. All the way through the other side so I know where to put my screw. So once I flip it over, I put the screw in the same spot. I have to change my jig. Maybe this will go. We'll see. We'll see. I want my spacers. Don't really need those, but just want to be careful. Don't really need them, but just want to be careful. Ooh, there's my pretty. There's the pretty side. Maybe we'll be able to do this without having to make a part 2 video. I have 2 holes. One was my original screw and one's my screw for the window. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and back off some of this height because that's a lot of height. I'm going to drop it way on down or a lot of depth, whichever way you want to call it. Depending on if you're a troll or not. Okay. I'm going to snug that up a little bit. Not too snug. We can still move. I can still hold it up. And take a little at a time. I'm actually going to take a look. Make sure I'm in the right spot. Not worried about making a mistake. I know everybody's watching. I know everybody's watching. Worried about making a mistake? Alright, it's in the right spot. Just never use this 1/2 1/2 inch plywood before for a jig, so it's freaking me out. I forgot to put the pork chops in here. Good Lord. Yep, and I'm not going to edit that out. It's part of a real deal. Okay, so now we drop the bit down a little bit more. A little bit more. Alright, there we go. You're in the right spot. We're in the right spot. Thank goodness. So, there's my door blank. Looks pretty good. Back over here we can see it. My glass will sit right here in this edge. I will polyurethane that. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put some fiberglass resin in here after I sand it out, and should be good to go. All right, cool. Thanks for tuning in. The next video will probably be in a couple of days. So hit the like button, and if you subscribe, you'll get the next video right away. Thank you.